coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
We saw your ship. Faidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Faidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help. Please, up the stairs past the freighter. Look out!
Negative contact, Shepard. Shepard.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
Those Geth are bloody.
Glad to see some soldier.
Get ready.
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
This work must be completed.
Stop the Geth.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
I don't want to die. Please, don't let me die.
All targets down.
So, are we ready to roll out to wherever the Geth are bunkered? Check in with Fidan, but I think we're done here.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you.
I'm just glad your colony is
I
safe.
appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always
Help me find what the Geth are after, and you'll all
We
get out
don't
of
know
here.
what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us worked for before the attacks. They fund. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you tell me about the defenses?
I
of
don't
Geth?
have any details, but I'll wager it's
They
a lot.
landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
What do you need done to get this place
We need
back?
those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in... I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Is there anything I can do to solve your
Maka
water?
Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please
What's wrong
speak
with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist...
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnel?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding. It's not a critical threat right now. but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
Let's talk about Zoo's Hope.
Of course,
and Pharaoh.
Commander. Life is hard and often brutal. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we... But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place.
How big was the original?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zoo's Hope.
What else can you tell me about ExoGeni?
ExoGeni funded this colony.
They specialize in colonization. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find it.
I wonder if that's what the Geth are looking
Perhaps. As she said, we never found anything.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
for. I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
There, dear. You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept.
What do you do for the colony?
I'm a medic. Or I am since the doctor died. I've tried my best since she was...
Do you know anything about this
Just
planet?
what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even
What
more
happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all...
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
Do you have any idea what the Geth would
I can't think of any reason for an attack like this. We just wanted to build a home.
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Fidan if you really must
Why
know.
can't you tell me? I just want to
Fidan
know.
is our leader. Who better to answer questions about...
I have to go.
Please do what...
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten.
Dear, please try to rest. You're...
But they should know. Yes. That's better.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly.
She looks whole, but something's clearly causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the
I
situation?
need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrolled. I can't do anything until he's dead.
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
The colony is growing. Or it was. But you should speak with Fidan.
Why should I speak to Fidan?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Fidan.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here. This isn't exactly. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they...
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off them. On the positive side, they'll attack anything. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic...
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies
I'd
from
rather you
off-world.
concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
The top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
Tell me about the colony.
We are a small, You should speak to Fidan. It's his responsibility. He knows the colony best.
What do you know about this
I
plan?
am not the one to ask about that. Ask Fidan, or one of the others.
I have a ship fueled and ready to go.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem. We need to be
Tell me
safe.
about yourself.
I'd rather not. This is not the time or the place. Please.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
Not the best shot, but I'll do what I can.
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like any other colony.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's kind of like...
What do you do here?
I'm just If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
Are you the captain of this
Not
freighter?
originally. The captain died in one of the... We shouldn't even be here. The Solarian merchant promised to... I wish...
What's wrong with the ship?
There's too much damage. Maybe if... Then again, if there were no Geth, I might just stay on a while. Good luck out there.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Goodbye.
Commander.
Sighting.
Oh god, they're everywhere!
Perimeter secured.
Valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
want to go down there.
What are you doing down here?
Nothing I should be, and anything I... No! That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking them helps remind me. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the
Not
Geth?
looking for. Looking... They're a thorn in the side of the... Trying to get...
Let's leave him. There's nothing we can do.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Help me? No. I'd rather die.
Fighting what?
Not that kind of... Time's up. Ask Dad. Ask him about...
Look out!
Perimeter clear.
There's another one. Doesn't look like it's been activated yet, though. We should keep looking.
Commander, what can I do for you?
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels.
Thank you, Commander. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Is there anything I can do to
Marka
solve
Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any...
I'll talk to you when I learn
Good luck,
more.
Commander, what can I do for you?
There's a guy living down in the tunnel.
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
Some of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander.
These aren't trained soldiers. Nobody taught us how to
This is
deal
our
with-
home. We've watched the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important to us. Don't judge us too harshly.
There's a guy living down in the tunnel.
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
He seems to be more than
He
just
hasn't been the
sick.
same since we tried to help him. I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
Don't you have medical supplies?
I wish it was that simple. Please, Commander. I'd prefer not to talk about it anymore.
I'll talk to you when I learn
Good luck,
more.
Commander.
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varen. The rest of
Excellent.
the year.
I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
I have to go.
Here, for your trouble. It's not much,
Nice work with those Geth. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the
I
tunnel.
knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some... Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have...
The water started running not long ago. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your trouble. Thank you again.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
What can you tell me about?
You might like it here. I never thought I'd stay in one place for long, but here?
Let me see what you have.
Of course.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
What can you tell me about Exo?
Very little. I work there. That's what they do. They fund the colony. It's definitely not as exciting as they make it sound.
I get the feeling you don't
How
like...
would you feel if you were hung out? They should have sent a small fleet. Instead, we get one and you're only interested in the Geth.
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
I can't tell you much about it. You should speak to Fidan if you want to know more.
What can you tell me about the Geth?
I can't tell you anything about that. I suggest you go to... I'm a rent-a-cop. I wasn't trained for this. I didn't ask for it. I just wanted to end.
Goodbye.
Commander.